Alright, guys. Hope you're doing alright. Fantastic Sunday. Happy Palm Sunday to all those who do celebrate. Happy Palm Sunday. Happy Palm Sunday. A very special Sunday indeed. Um, Real quick before I get into the details, I just want to know, guys, which one do you, amongst the content that I do produce, which one do you actually prefer between the two? Is it me just doing the voice and showing you like pictures of clips of what I'm talking about, or just me being the actual video and getting to see my ugly face and everything? So just real quick, comment which one do you actually prefer, and then I'll be using that more often. Okay. So now with that out of the way, I wanted to talk about this like yesterday, but I didn't make a video, but I didn't upload it for just certain. I wasn't satisfied with it, but so here I am. I want to talk about this. Raphinha has been ruled out, has been injured with 5 weeks of ruled out. So, mm, man, this is really devastating news. As a Barca fan, this is really devastating news because 5 weeks, that makes it like the whole of April, Raphinha will be out of action. The whole of April plus a week in May where we might have a classical by then, and we're in the title race. We're at the point in time where every game is a final. We need to win every game. We need to be at our best. And then one of our best players, one of our delivering players, has been injured and has been ruled out for 5 weeks. Now he picked up an hamstring injury on his right leg during the match against Brazil versus France, which was I enjoyed that match, especially like France, the way they're playing. I'll talk about that later. But with now Rafinha ruled out for 5 weeks, so basically she's going to miss Atletico versus Barca, both legs in the Champions League, the quarterfinal, which is a really tough match and a really important match. Is also going to miss a La Liga match versus Atletico, which is at the Metropolitano, a very hostile place to be at. Is also most likely to miss the Clasico in May. So which puts our team in jeopardy because when you look at Rafinha when he was injured previously for 2 months in the season, our team didn't deliver. Our team was underperforming, and we lost the Clasico. So we lost to Chelsea. We lost against Paris. This was the time when Raphinha was injured for 2 months. Now, I'm not saying we can't win or we can't play without Raphinha, but what Raphinha brings to the team, right? It's what the most important is. Like he's that missing ingredient because he's pressing, guys. His work rate, Raphinha's work rate is just it's just off the wall. If you watch the way he was pressing in that match against France, I feel like his pressing sort of caused him to to be injured. His pressing sort of caused him to be injured, and so his work rate is just crazy. He's always pressing. He's always doing something. He's always like portraying his leadership on the pitch. He's always running. He's always recovering balls. He's always shooting for spaces. He's always giving passes, always creating chances. When Rafinha is playing, he makes Lamine Yamal look great, look even better. So this is really worrying for Barcelona fans because I mean we need Rafinha, we need our captain, no matter what. Yes, we do have Rashford, and he did really play a wonderful game against Uruguay at Wembley. But guys, Rafinha, he's just that player. And in the Rafinha, he always scores against Real Madrid. Rafinha always scores against Real Madrid. So, man, this is a huge blow for us. And I really don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to feel. But hey, we trust our players. We have Rashford, who really played a great game against Uruguay at Wembley. He really played, and it was all praises from him and Thomas from Thomas Tuchel, the head coach of the England national team. So it's great. We have Rashford. Again, I have to talk about that pivot. Like sometimes we need to pivot. We need to pivot. I like Ramin Yamal on the right wing, but I also want to see Ramin Yamal playing that like more central. I want to see how he can do it. There was this one game when he played central, and you know, we should try to pivot. I know that this is not the time to do experiments or stuff, especially with the upcoming matches that we have. I think our match fixture is really really loaded for April and for May. These are the games that make you win or lose the titles, right? These are the games we are at the point in time where we can we can win titles and we can lose titles. So every match that we play, no matter our opponent, every match that we play is like a final. So it's really 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 tough. It's really really tough. So mean, it's really sad that Raphinha got injured in this. That's why I hate international breaks. Because if Raphinha doesn't get injured, we also have like Pedri, we also have Ramin Yamal, we also have Firmino Lopez. Like all the Barca boys are playing. We also have Lewandowski for Poland, who's I think they've qualified to the World Cup UEFA qualifications playoffs. So they'll be playing against Sweden. Yeah, like the international break has been exciting. It's been exciting. I don't know how many watch that Brazil versus France game. It was something that I was looking forward to. I feel like somehow the National League has sort of destroyed, um, like, has sort of denied us like the joy of seeing this match, like Brazil versus France, Uruguay versus England. We don't really see these matches more often because of the Nations League. European teams are always playing the Nations League, so we need to see these matches. Zambia, Argentina, France, Senegal. We need to see these kind of matches. So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Again, remember to like comment, remember to follow, feel free to share, feel free to tag me, Insta. Feel free to comment or just say hi. I'm a very open person, so just feel free to just say anything, and I'll respond to you the way the way I feel like. The way I feel like at the day. Just joking. Just comment. See you in the next video.